Hello guys, Arthur here with more Zeepkist, and this week was really interesting because there were not a lot of tracks posted this week. I think it's because of this EL gravity level contest and a lot of people start creating level for it, but we still have 15 submitted level in Discord channel and 2 more from Void and not that guy. They also created level, but apparently they didn't submit it, or it was just fresh ones. So in reality there were submitted more levels on Discord channel, but if we exclude CCL levels, which is definitely should be on another place, but well, people duplicate them for more people enjoy and play them, so it's fine. But I won't be using them on this video, and also I exclude packs of tracks where like more than 2 tracks, because sometimes it's like 7-10 tracks they're combined in one idea, so it's really hard to choose one of them. So no packs here. That's how I just have 15 tracks. And right now the first level that you see, this is Twisted Insanity, Vortex of House by Kane. And it's not me, as you can see, we're watching for Arch. I didn't done this level, I just do like 2-3 checkpoints and that's it, and then I crash. But he almost made it. He crashed a couple of times near the finish, as you can see, and well, at this point he's the only one who was so close to finish it. So thanks for him, he done really good job to show this track from this perspective. And the next level is MMM from Gary CGX, I hope. And as St. Nicholas mentioned, MMM, it's a contest created Mao, where you have start and finish on a specific place, and all other is up to you. I don't know, should you have specific amount of checkpoints or checkpoint also included there. So let's call this Mao Monthly Madness. And this is a really interesting track. As you can see, it's all in the pipe, and you have these metal half pipes or pipes, and it's have different grip, so you need to be really cautious and precise. But I found the trick. If you noticed, this metal have reflection from the bricks, and I use this as a guideline, so I can do it without breaking. And I'm breaking only here because I done so many attempts and always crash here, like flew away. So this time I just tried to finish it. I still done it faster than after time, and on another attempt or cycle, Arch did this level even faster than 1 minute, like 59 with something, so it's really slow after time, and probably people could be like really fast here. And we go to the floor number 4. I turned bloom for a couple of attempts because it was so annoyingly bright. It was so blindly, but level itself not really hard. It's more or less doable. Really interesting moment or element, it's wall ride, where you don't have a couple of blocks, so you need to be on a specific height to pass through. I would say pretty cool track. People love it. Couple of blind jumps or blind corners, but it's not hard, and you still have time to react, and people enjoy driving it. For Sunbeam by HoloCup, I really enjoy all of this transition and jumps. It looks like it's some kind of trend for right now. Well, I know that there's like limitation of elements, you don't create them, they're presets, so you just have some variation how you can create this level, but all this transition, especially a final one, done great. It's so smooth. Well, all HoloCup tracks are done basically ideal. It have really nice flow. I love this track with risky finish. I didn't done it by myself. I asked how people do it, and they say that you don't need to brake. You basically need to fall off on the side and then like wall ride into the finish. HoloCup 3, and apparently this track should have like symmetrical lines, blue and pink, like boys and girls, I don't know. But according to St. Nicholas, he tried both of them. He said that blue one is faster, like 0.7 seconds, which I think is pretty huge time. And I think this all happened because of this part where like high five part, where you on the blue side you can use booster and you go on slightly up, then on the pink side you go down, and this is maybe somehow slowing you down, or the booster not so powerful. But for me personally, it wasn't like really hard track. It's pretty easy, and as I say, I don't like this flying feature because it's slightly annoying. But this level has flying finish, which is not so annoying as this unnecessary long last part. You can definitely make it shorter. I don't know why it's so long, probably because of this finish element, which looks like bazooka, but you always can scale any element. So yeah, basically you drive in 10-12 seconds straight doing nothing, and yeah, you just skip it, remove it. But I really enjoy idea of a parallel track, which potentially you can make some contest going left, right, basically starting the same time, and it's like completely the same. Probably you can do something, some kind of contest with it, like in Netflix, which side you choose, left or right. Didn't want to do this, but by Taris. This is 28.7 seconds for relaxing and do nothing. I really enjoy this technique. You can use your arms up and you will be like spinning over and over, and if you do nothing, you're just slowly going down. It was great to have this level on this lobby just for relaxing, and it was unexpectedly fun. But we skip this level when everyone have the same time on their board. Black Belt by Void. This track was added when we already was in the lobby, and it's like fresh track, so why not? And I always happy to add more tracks into the lobby, especially fresh one, especially from the after. This is the first track where I saw this really interesting element when you need to go from one side to another on the barriers. I never done it, and it was, well, it was something new, so I enjoyed it. And there were a lot of red. People saying that a lot of red. TTBC number 32 by Not That Guy. This is the second level which we are at just during the lobby. I enjoy playing tracks where we're after here, so you can discuss something, some ideas, and they can tell you what they did, how they did, why they did this. And according to Not That Guy, this level was created in like speed build for 2 hours, so he didn't put all arrows guidelines, and he has like risky and normal finishes. But after 2-3 attempts, you really don't need any guidelines because it's basically straightforward track. It has just couple blind corners, but it's not like a maze, so it's easy to find, and it has a really nice flow. Rockleaf Road, and I believe this is the second track from HoloCup on this week, at least what he had in Discord channel. And what can I say? This track have different style, different approach, and yet again I found new element. It's like half pipe vertical, where you need to find your pace, how you need to go from one half pipe to another, basically almost vertical. And I failed it so many times because I didn't have enough speed for the jump speed check after it. And I believe this is one of my luckiest attempt, not the fastest, but I've done it all proper, and I think, but like excluding this really hard element, for me hard personally, all other was great, and people like really enjoy it, even no one did after time. But I believe HoloCup is really strong player, so his after time are usually slightly stronger than from other players. MMMykanos, yet another track for MMM, I guess, from Mai, and let's go Mao Monthly Madness by Just Maki. And I really enjoy this track. A couple of times I was really surprised. There's two hard corners when you can done it without breaking, but you need to be really good player, which I'm not, without it. And it's not only it's a blind corners, so you need to break, you need to learn and drive on the edge, because if you won't do it, you slide and you're out. But it's yet again one of the Just Maki track where I could finish it and I really enjoy it. It's not so often when I can finish his track. A01 introduction. I believe this will be some kind of series of track according to this name, but for now I would say it's pretty hard technical track with really hard lines and some breaking points where you need to figure out how much you need to break and where you need to break and where you need to aim and where you need to turn. This track has two finishes. I don't know, one is probably risky, but because they're all doing on these metal elements, I didn't risk and try to go on another one. I was pretty happy to just finish this track, because all this hail bells, they're just destroying your soul block. Untouched example level by Roder. I don't know what exact example of level it is, but people enjoy this track. They could find some different lines and approach how you can do it. It's not hard, so I like when track not hard and basically everyone could finish it with different speed. There's no speed checks. All that you have, it's more like just jump, and you can easily doing it slower on like 20 kilometers less and still finish this track. So it's just matter of your skill. Floridence by Earth Gold, and we started the last couple of tracks where I didn't finish them because it was painful. All these tracks are hard and I didn't have enough time to finish them. Like, I choose 7 minutes to finish them. As you can see, for most of people it's not hard until the end. The hardest part is to aim to the finish, and there is another finish. You will see it in photo mode. My guess, most of people try to hit the higher one, yes, and you need to aim really precise, and as you can see, people just miss it. And honestly, I just don't know how much you speed need to go to the second one, because I didn't have enough attempt to go there. And as you can see on the lobby time, no one can figure out. So pretty hard track, no one finished. Maybe someone finished it later, but not on this lobby. Bh'Lame Maou, I don't know how to call it, and this is level from Varkans and Mao, and I know like they're both most like hardcore player, well, at least Varkans, so he can do like insanely hard tricks, and I didn't finish this trick either, and I didn't follow up for like beans and arch. I didn't find how they can do it, but as you can see, there's a lot of jumps, transition, speed checks. You need to align your soapbox so perfectly in all this line to finish it, and I just don't have enough skill to do so. Yes, I use all these like, let's call this bloodlines or blood drops as a guidelines, but it didn't help, at least for me. Speed Torture by Tinty Boy, and as you probably noticed from the left, this is a long track, like 5 minutes, so it's not for multiplayer, or it should be like hour long and you just need to grind to finish this track. And not the only this track is really long, but it's have saws and hammers and all these RNG elements, and it's all really fast track. You're doing it really fast and you don't have any rise for mistakes. So yet again, I really love when author calls their tracks like the proper names, like this is a really speed torture, and I have no doubt that people will finish it. We have a lot of really strong and hardcore players in Zeepkist, so, but well, not me. And what the pain point for me was this element where you have like blue red doors, I guess. And as I understand, some of them are transparent, some of not. So you need to do like half of the track, somewhere around that, and you need to find your way through it. And yes, so you need to do several times until you got lucky to finish it. Then you have this all colorful rainbow jumps, wall rides with more jumps and more RNG souls that can kill you. So I really have doubt that someone will finish it in online in like 7-minute lobby if he just first time playing it. And this is another part where you also, I assume you have the same situation, some of them transparent, but you need to find solid one to go as flore. And after these two like annoying RNG elements, I wouldn't say that other parts are hard, because I saw such type of elements in another tracks and they're more or less doable, but the problem is that they're in the end and you're like exhausted, so any mistake and you need to start over. But I show these 3 levels at the end because, well, this is the only what type of levels that I didn't finish, and well, not only them but also a cannon level which I use as the first one. But anyway, thanks for watching all these tracks from this week's. Thanks all after to create them. I really enjoy playing them. I hope next week there will be more levels. And yes, it was really interesting to check all track from 1 week. Thanks, bye.